Carlos Nelson with Cascade Sports, and we're out in LA today in the sunshine place.
Right.
We got some
Sunshine
sunshine
Palm
here in
Tree.
Kansas City today, but we've got one of our ex-coaches from one of our leading high schools, Lincoln Prep, took them all the way from the ground all the way to the penthouse, Coach William Lowe, and he's out there at Rancho Christian High School. And welcome to the show, Coach.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Mr. Nelson. It's been a while. Good to get back in touch with you.
Hey, Coach, give our audience an update on what you're doing right now, how long you've been out there, what kind of team you're working with. Uh, you know how we do the 411.
Right. Yeah, I got you for sure. So let's rewind back to 2021. 2021 season, I was my last season at Lincoln Prep there in Kansas City. And we had outstanding season, some amazing kids. Um, Undefeated regular season, won districts, got to 11-0, made it to the state quarterfinals. Just had a great year. Sent 7 kids to college that year. After that Christmas break, so January 2022, I moved out here to California to take over here at Rancho Christian, and been here just a little over a year now. 2022, last fall was my first football season here. We doubled the previous win total, brought some good kids in, but really looking to make a step forward this year. Here in California, it's a little different than Missouri. Everybody doesn't automatically get a playoff bid. In Missouri, there's fewer teams, so everybody gets a first round playoff game. In California, you gotta win your league to get in the playoffs. It's more like an NFL type system. You got to earn your way into the playoffs. There's no free playoff bids. So we just missed that last year. So our goal this offseason in the weight room, and we start spring ball here in a couple weeks. In California, we go spring ball the month of May. So we have 4 weeks in May where we'll hit the ground running with spring ball, install our offense, install our defense. And that's what we'll be preaching to the kids. We got to win our league and get in the playoffs this year.
So, Coach, we just got finished interviewing about 6 of your players, and we interviewed one from Ghana. I think he said he
Mhm.
was from. Talk
Correct.
about how you recruited him.
Yeah, really special kid. So he reached out to me when we had our first undefeated season at Lincoln in 2019. PBS came along, did that documentary on us. He started kind of following our program on Twitter, social media. Reached out to me then and just said, he had a dream of coming to America to play football. Um, Being at Lincoln, a public school, and in the city, we just didn't have the resources to help him out at all. But I said, hey, seemed like a great kid. I said, stay in contact with me. I'll do what I can. I'll help you. I'll send you videos, anything I can help, just to make him a better football player. Well, when I got to California, he hit me up again and he was like, hey, you're at a private school. Can you help? And he had a sponsor. His name's Kwamina Van Dyke. Played linebacker at Virginia Tech University, and later on at Hampton University. And he had gone over to Ghana and done some football drills, football clinics, and he developed a relationship with Desmond. And through Kwamina, myself, Desmond, and a host family here in the United States, we got him over here last September. So he's been in America for less than a year. Hit the weight room. He's ready to go. He only has a short time left in his high school career because it took him, a while to get to America. So he's got to really ball out and show what he can do next year, so that he can get a chance at the collegiate level.
How do you feel the administration uh, is willing to work with you on things like that?
Oh yeah, I mean it's a big reason why I'm here, why I'm here. And when I met with the school president before I took the job, he told me high school football leads the way for the school. It's the first sport out of the gate, in August. It's what everybody notices to start the school year. High school football starts games before kids are in school. So that's the first thing people notice about a school. and he wanted a good representation of the school right out the gate. And to hear an administrator say that, as a coach, that's all you need to hear, because there's some administrators that don't correlate the athletic success with the academics, when in reality, we all know those go hand in hand. If you have great athletics, you're going to have good academics, and vice versa.
You know what? I'm here in Kansas City. I don't really understand how an administrator doesn't understand that sports is really representation, not just of high schools, colleges,
Right.
and everything. They because Stanford have a bunch of eggheads there, don't mean they don't want a bunch of athletes that are
Right.
bringing their program prominence. USC, UCLA, all of them have great academics, but uh, they
Yeah,
really
no,
do a
you're right.
lot
I'm gonna step in this other room while it's quieter.
with
No, you're right
sports.
on.
So what I would say to you, uh, kudos for bringing the brother over from Ghana, and it seems like from his interview he was really ready to go. He's ready to go this season
Yeah, I
and
mean, he
show
just needed.
you
He just
what he can
no.
do.
Yeah, you're 100% right. He just wanted a chance, and I think we as coaches, sure, everybody likes to win and lose, but really, you just want to see it, give a kid a chance and an opportunity at success. And that's what he said in his interview with you. He just wanted a chance and an opportunity at success, and that he could leave a legacy for his family. So, anytime as a coach, that you're able to do that, is a good thing, whether it brings wins or losses or whatever. You just want to give kids a chance.
Hey, coach, it's a pleasure having you on the show. But what we got to do, we got to make sure during May
Hmm.
that we get some footage, practice, and then do a couple of more Zooms because I want to get whoever your quarterback is,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
I want to get a couple of linemen
Yeah.
on the program.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. We have some video from last year, and we have our big spring showcase May 10th. So the way it works in California, colleges will come out and evaluate high schools in the spring. So on May 10th, we have 9 high schools, 9 Southern California high schools, all at our stadium, and we'll be practicing and competing in front of colleges. There'll be a number of colleges here watching kids, talking to them during the open recruiting period. So that's a really good time for our kids. It's really big for our kids to show what they can do, to colleges, for colleges, going into the off season and going into the summer. So yeah, we want to make sure we stay in contact with you, and make sure we get that going.
And I want to thank you for all that you have contributed while you were here in Kansas City to Lincoln Prep, where Cascade Media Group really started. Cascade Sports started at Lincoln in
Right.
'08. Uh, you really got that program up and running and really brought a whole lot of pride to our community by doing that.
Yeah, no,
So,
I enjoyed my time greatly at Lincoln Prep, and that's why I appreciate what you do, because you weren't one of the ones that jumped on the bandwagon when the time was good and the winning was good. I remember back in 2017 doing an interview with you when we were practicing at Manual Career Tech, because we didn't have a stadium at Lincoln, and you were out there on a hot summer night, interviewing kids and giving time, to the kids. And that was before we were good. I think we may have been 3-7 that year. And then I don't think we lost 3 games the next 3 years after that
but
combined. But
that's
yeah,
let's hope that we can get that repeat out there. I,
right.
after talking to your players, I bet a few shekels that y'all are going to the playoffs this
Oh
year.
yeah. Yeah, we have to. Yeah, it's all confidence and belief. You've been working in the sports industry long enough to know, a lot of it is just belief, especially at the younger age and the high school age. If you can get kids to believe in what they're doing, and get them to play hard, the wins will take care of themselves.
All right, Coach. Is there any closing comments you would have to say to your KC audience and to your audience out west?
Yeah, no, I appreciate all the support that we got back in Kansas City. I missed it. It lasts forever, they say. So, sometimes. So God brings us to different places. So now I'm trying to fulfill my purpose, out here, and I appreciate all the support that everybody's given at this new school. And it's a team effort. Like I said earlier, administrators, teachers, coaches, kids, everybody's got to be on the same page. So I appreciate what you guys do in Cascade Sports, doing it the right way by promoting, as you always say, the student athlete, not so. Thanks for giving us the time.
All righty. Pleasure having you on, Coach.
All right, we'll see you.
This program is brought to you by the City of Fountains Coaches Association.